Welcome. We are about to go live on Facebook. Welcome. Welcome. We yours truly. We are live on Facebook. Yours truly. We're gonna work out, train, exercise. Part 333 and final part of the Super Dragon Ball. Yours truly. Workout, train, exercise while watching the Super Bowl 47. Super Bowl 47 back in time, also known here as the Blackout Bowl, since it was the first time that in a Super Bowl event there was a blackout, an electrical power blackout. Exactly half, seemingly in a semicircle. Half of the circle, half of the circle went black, went dark, power went out for more than 30, I think about between 31 minutes and 38 minutes, between 31 minutes and 38, I think exactly was more than a half an hour that I can say for sure. Known as the Blackout Bowl and known also as the Harbowl Bowl. The Harbowl spelled Harbaughh. In a surname, it was also a first time and only time when two brothers by blood, not by oath, because of course they are brothers and sisters, family by oath, such as all my willingly loving allies and armies of the dancing goddess and the dragon kingdom, yours truly, Dragan Zeros. Pledge your allegiance, legions, pledge your allegiance, legions, pledge your allegiance, legions are my family de facto. But this was by blood, by Harbaugh, the surname. Yours truly, surname is Dragan, now becoming Dragon as blood, sweat, and tears, and even this workout turning that into a no motto of the Dragon Army is nobody is born a dragon. You become one, just like, of course, reach the Super Bowl. This is Super Bowl 47, the highest, of course, prize in sports in the United States. Yours truly was born twice in the United States. This Canadian, North American Quebecer from Hawk Island, Montreal, was born twice in the USA. Many past lives, many incarnations. Two of past lives incarnation was born in the United States of America 156 years ago, 718 miles south. Dowie in the back of me is south and facing north. And this is my right hand, my east, and this is my left hand, my west. That's west for me. That's east, west, north, south in the back of me. So south of Hawk Island, Montreal, 718 miles, 156 years ago, south of Hawk Island. In a past life, was born in the USA and served in the U.S. Army. So I'm also speaking, reaching out to my brothers and sisters in the USA throughout the North American collective civilization, the collective North American civilization, and beyond, as a North American world peace advocate, an independent athlete, global rainbow citizen, rainbow dragon, global LGBTQ citizen. Watching the Super Bowl 47 continuing, because this is the third time that I'm watching. I'm just gonna watch the fourth quarter, and then we're gonna go watch some videos on the Raiders camp. Raiders. What happened to my Carlos C brother, the only LGBTQ open player to have played in the NFL? And I can say that there's one on each team that we're gonna see. Maybe some of them are LGBTQ. We're gonna see facing in the this year's training camp, which has begun for the 22 season 2022, and we're gonna see some more probably LGBTQ, but maybe they're gonna come out of the closet, be in solidarity with Carlos C. But anyways, yours truly, 49er for life with the Raiders auctioning this hat, Raiders hat. I believe I got this second hand years ago. Don't know how I have it. Don't know how I have this Raiders hat, and this 49er got a second hand. Auctioning the shirt, also a red shirt. This is a red shirt I actually bought on Sperry. It's actually made in Israel. Interestingly enough, the shirt is made in Israel. So I'm auctioning the shirt for $1 million, the hat for $1 million, the black hat for $1 million, the red hat, my favorite color, the color of the Dragon Army is red, Dancing Goddess says green. This also make an offer for this, so I'm gonna wipe off sweat with it, and of course the pants for $1 million each. Yours to raise funds for the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Kingdom. This is a late evening, 9:41 p.m. EST in the Hawk Island, Montreal. We're gonna be working out, training, exercising with 2 barrels of water, 42-pound barrels of water. live on Facebook, and this is going to be, of course, posted on YouTube. Yours truly working out, training, exercising, has been, is, and will be, shall be medicine and therapy for yours truly, as I believe it is for many, have been, and will advocate, call for the mass. MAS, mass financing of my brothers and sisters to work out, to train, and to exercise, which has been, is, and will be medicine and therapy for yours truly. I always feel much better when I work out, train, exercise. I already start feeling much better now. Get something to hydrate with. And of course, this is a special Dragan workout. Is not, of course, an official general war integrated total body training system, which yours truly has created, made, and designed to go hand in hand with a World War III scenario back in 2019, of which I've performed more than 270 sessions, and I'm calling for the advocacy of the mass financed throughout the collective North American civilization for people to adopt it and to do my workout, challenging the patriarchal sports leagues, athletes, multimillionaires in the NFL, National Football League, NHL, National Hockey League, NBA, National Basketball Association, MLB, to try to do any of my workouts that I do, hardcore Dragan workouts, or the general war integrated all body training system within the rules. Rules are simple, effective, and efficient. Of course, you got 93 minutes to do 100 push-ups, 100 squats, 100 hocks. To that trinity of exercises: push-ups, hocks, squats, 100 for each. You got 13 maximum reps per set, 3 minimum, anywhere in between 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever the number is, between 13 and 3 or 13 and 3. And you got to march or jog or run or walk fast pace, a minimum of 31 seconds in between each set. There's no pause, no stop. Once you start the 93-minute countdown, you got to march or jog or run or walk fast pace and do it within the rules. Simple rules, 4 numbers to remember: 93 for how many minutes are allocated to do 100 push-ups, 100 squats, 100 hocks, push-ups, squats, in whatever order necessary. It's a myriad of combination that you can do it within the rules. You can do it differently every time until you get to the allotted number, which is for the completion. It's 100 push-ups, 100 squats, 100 hocks, maximum 13 reps per set, minimum 3 or anywhere in between, 7, 6, 5, and whatever the number is, 13 or 3 included. 13 maximum, 3 minimum. A minimum of 31 seconds is required of marching or jogging or running or walking fast pace in between. To be a dragon, you got to be able to do that workout within the rules, officially titled the General War Integrated Total Body Training System. That is the official name, of course, aka the Dragan Army workout, aka the 300 workout. If you can't do it within the rules, you are eligible to be a member of the Dragan Army. You got to record it exactly with the rule posted, and my official volunteer representative, check it. Red CLIL work, my official volunteer representative, Red CLIL work, my official volunteer representative, Red CLIL work. Well, instruct, director, bless, see in my name. Nobody is born a dragon, you become one, is the motto of the Dragan Army. Yours truly, Dragan Zero, general founding captain thereof, working out tonight. General Zero with 2 barrels of water, 42 pounds on each side, minimum. See, this is a full barrel of water on my right side. It's unopened, so it's reserve water in case of emergency. And the same one on my left side. East is that way for me, the west is that way. So got water on my 42 pounds of barrel of water. It's actually 18 liters, so that's about 39.6 pounds, but the weight, it's a few pounds, the bottle, at least 3 pounds, so it's a minimum 42 pounds. Could be more than 42, minimum 42, maximum about 47. So I don't think that's more than 10 pounds. The plastic barrel, I think it's about 5 pounds, not more than that. It's unopened, so it's reserve water. I do recommend all citizens have at least 1 barrel in case of emergency of an 18 liter per person, per adult person. Myself, it's 1 for me, 1 for my sister. In case of course, with COVID emergencies and whatever situations, water can, situation today, which cannot rule out a nuclear war, which the way things are going. I'm a world peace advocate. Workout, train, exercise has been, is, and will be medicine and therapy for yours truly, as I believe it is for many. Workout, train, exercise, encourage everybody who have lost more than 77 pounds. 77 pounds down, a few to go, working out a special Dragan workout while watching these videos tonight. Yours truly auctioning the 49ers hat, and the Raiders, and of course the special green Dragon sweat. Special green Dragon sweat on my eyes. Stop throwing dirt, poison, or filth in my eye, brother. I got a big red booty. A piece of it just ask. Try an army might let you kiss it. Rock and roll, let's go. Get something to hydrate with, hot, hot, hot. And watch the last.
Hi, I'm Layla, and I play tennis all over the world. I speak 3 languages because the new Pixel 6 speaks like 25. It's super helpful when I want something extra sauce for things.
Hot, hot, hot.
But I'm a pro with my Pixel 6.
I'm watching the last period of the game, 47, Super Bowl 47. The Harbowl ball. First time in history that 2 brothers by blood, not by oath, because those brothers and sisters by oath, of course, face each other. I'm grateful, thankful that we don't pay my rent. My rent is paid in full, paid my electricity bill in full. I haven't paid my phone bill, so we'll see how that goes, making arrangement. But my rent is paid in full for August. My electricity bill is also paid in full for August. I'm already in the red, but hey, got food. Can't complain, can't complain, can't complain. Can work out and exercise. Can work out and exercise. As I'm gonna do now, until midnight. We'll rock and roll until midnight. Special Dragon rock and roll with 2 barrels of water. Watching the last minutes, 4th quarter, 2-minute warning, 34-29 in this 47 Super Bowl. When the 2 brothers now seeing on the screen, the 2 brothers facing each other for the biggest, fighting against each other, struggling against each other, fighting on the field. 2 head coaches of 2 respective teams, first and only time and the last time that was ever in the Super Bowl. Hot. He looks. He passes. Pass. Hot, hot, hot. First time and only time that 2 brothers by blood, again not by oath, because they are brothers and sisters who are by oath.
And nothing there. When you roll the quarterback out, it always sounds great. But where do you think the defense is going to go? They're going to roll with you.
And that are facing on the field for the biggest prize in North American sports, the Super Bowl 47, also known as the Blackout Bowl. Hot, hot, hot. Spout of water. Hot. It's 42 pounds. It's full of water.
Timeout, San Francisco. This will be a 30-second timeout. The timeout was called before the play clock expired.
Just in
Timeout
time.
number 2, San Francisco.
And the Niners have 1 left. You know what? I wouldn't even blame Colin Kaepernick if he let it run out. There's a lot going on down there. I don't know if you can try to sort it out and still look at the play clock. But a good job by Jim Harbaugh managing the game from the sidelines. How close was it? There you go. He knows it's in trouble. That's a good job by Coach Harbaugh.
On the field, 34-29. Any, mini, mighty, mo, which of one of them was LGBTQ and is LGBTQ. 11 versus 11. One of them is. Which one? Come out. Back in time. Number 22, maybe. From the Ravens. Maybe number 84 from the San Francisco 49ers. Hot. Hot, hot, hot. Let's go. Let's Bottle of water, 42 pounds. Minimum. Left, right, left, right. Oh, he shoots. Incomplete. How's the holding call? Holding. 146. Maybe number 52. From the Ravens is LGBTQ. Is it you? Was it number 52? Maybe it was you, LGBTQ. Number 52 was you, number LGBTQ 52.
And now the ball goes back to Baltimore, and San Francisco can stop the clock only once. Well, when you watch it there in slow motion, I got to say that's a good no call. I know there's contact, but Crabtree can push it off just as much. Jimmy Smith did a good job sitting inside. It was going to make sure that all you were going to get a chance to throw was a fade to the back corner of the end zone.
Hot.
Timeout is called by the Ravens. Here it is again. Contact inside 5 yards. The ball's in the air.
Special workout. Underground room office and temple. Dragan 0 workout for world peace. Dragan 0 workout for world peace until midnight. Dragan 0 special workout for world peace until midnight. Yours truly, independent athlete. Independent fitness captain, created my own workout training program called General Integrated Total Body Training System. You try do it. You try do it. You try do it. Independent fitness captain, philosopher, poet, independent artist, universal spiritual teaching student. Cause most of your students don't know it all, but meditate and give you a new ritual. Make love tonight is the main message. Make LOVE tonight is the main message. You know, I'm gonna start rapping a delicious, disgusting diatribe. Make LOV is the main message.
Now the Niners take the final timeout.
Final timeout. This is 34-29, so San Francisco came big time in the third. Now it's a little bit.
Well, just give it, 45 seconds of play. That's what you think of. Running the play, they start the clock again. You come back to it, Jim. Well, a lot of things. They had a lot of time to overcome the fact that they wasted the timeout early in the third quarter. Again, would they love to have that now? Sure they would. So if you look at this Ravens offense, of course they're going to run the football. But when they punt it, it might give the 49ers a chance to get 1 or 2 throws into the end zone.
Let's go. Let's get this 42-pound bottle of water. Exercise workout. Left, right. The chest and the arms. Chest and arms.
No ball for a long time. When they met the brothers a season ago.
Already feel much better. Working out, training, exercising has been, is, and will be medicine and therapy for yours truly. So I believe it is for many. Them and will advocate a mass financing thereof, especially for the Dragan Army, to people who work out, train, exercise. Has been, is, and will be medicine and therapy for yours truly.
Human nature. Late in the game, they're not going to throw the flag. You got to get it done. So I see the pulling of the jersey, but also I see Michael Crabtree with his left hand pushing off too. The Niners ran 3 straight plays in Crabtree's direction. They had 4 snaps inside the 10.
Secure the ball. Secure the ball. Oh, slide, slide, slide. Step, step, step. Slide left. Pass, Hut.
Good run.
Pass, Hut.
Taking a couple seconds.
Pass, Hut.
Bernard Pierce. Any reason to take a safety here?
$20 to go. 24-29. 24-29. 24-29. Hot, 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 hot. I have to punt it away.
And now a timeout by Baltimore.
Timeout. 11 seconds on the clock in the fourth. 34-29.
Free kick from the 20. No, I would not do it. Pretty tight which way you go, Jim. You know, really, if you take the safety, I know Jerry Rosberg, special teams coach, that's what they're talking about. You take the football, have it snap, and then run around for a few seconds.
Let's get that bottle of water. Work out with it. See?
Given the chance, we've already witnessed from this game, he can be dangerous.
It's a bottle of water, full of water, see?
Local kid from New Orleans, his dream was for a year to come back home and play in the Super Bowl. He had an interception in this game. Here's Ken.
He's got a few seconds. Number 4. Hey, what is he gonna do? Go rub. Safety. 4 seconds. 4 seconds in the fourth. 34-31. 34-31. 4 seconds to go. 34-31. I know the ending because I seen it. I know. Still watch it again. Just learn. I just reading and last week learned that this Super Bowl was the first time and only time when 2 brothers by blood, not by oath. Because there's brothers by oath. Faced each other for the biggest. As 2 head coaches respectively. One Harbaugh brother was the coach of Baltimore. The other Harbaugh brother was the coach of San Francisco. And I'm a 49er and a 49er. Raiders also do Kal Nassib. What happened to Kal Nassib? A rainbow brother, Nassib. Hot. 34-31, fourth quarter.
Well, now they get to either punt the ball or kick it off from the, looks like the 20-yard line.
Four seconds. So I learned that it was quite a unique Super Bowl in the history of the NFL. The Blackout and the brothers by blood, not by oath. Half of the stadium went black, power went out, and it was like a half of a circle, perfect semicircle of a circle. So in the fourth.
See that about once every 30 or 40 years. Timeout called by the Ravens. That's a good point, Jim. If you, well, he'd have to shank the punt, not to get it far enough down there or whatever. But it's another situation for John Harbaugh and Jerry Rosberg to go over. Maybe you kick a line drive.
34-31.
And now it only comes down to the last play of the game.
Let's play the game. We're gonna bring this bottle of water. Go left, right. Go left, right. Center.
Well, you got Sam Cook. He's gonna punt it away here.
See? Minimum 42 pounds.
Issues. Special teams coverage.
We got HYDR88.
Touchdowns by Dragan.
Dragan Army, follow me. We got HYDR88. Dragan Army, follow me. HYDR88. Dragan Army, follow me, hydrate. This is water now. It used to be Quas from Ukraine. Used to be Quas from Ukraine. Quas from Ukraine. Quas from Ukraine. It is water now. With 3 drops of organic vinegar from my sister. With 3 drops of organic vinegar from my sister. With 3 drops, DROPS, drops of vinegar, organic from my sister. But give it a little bit, make it more bitter. But good for the gut. Good for the gut. Good for the gut. Since I had a club soda, I did have some fries. Affordable meal with my sisters. With coupons. Grateful, thankful. I ate. Good workout, train, exercise for world peace. So that's the final. 34-31. Son. Baltimore took it. Baltimore took it. Baltimore won the Super Bowl.
Joe Flacco is the game's most valuable player, and he joins an illustrious group of quarterbacks who tasted Super Bowl glory for the very first time in New Orleans. Roger Staubach, Terry Bradshaw, Brett Favre, Tom Brady all had their first Super Bowl victory here in this great
Hot. 34-31 is the final.
now add Joe Flacco to that list. Jackie and
34-31 is the final. 34-31 is the final. Hot. 34-31 is the final. 34-31 is the
It's a team that overcame adversity so
final.
many times this year, Phil.
Super Bowl 47, known as the Hot Harbowl. That's the surname of the brothers who faced each other. The first and ever in the Super Bowl NFL history of the Super Bowl that 2 brothers by blood faced each other, and with that adding the dimension of the blackout, a outage that lasted more than 31 minutes. Cut.
Post-game show aerial coverage provided by Bud Light. And once again, the score for 47 in New Orleans.
34-31.
34-31 over the 49ers.
Half of the stadium went black and power outage went out. The electricity went out during the more than half a cut.
Check your listings or go to cbssports.com for the channel number. Right now, this is the public address announcer, Alan Roach. Where we go?
Then 31 minutes, half exactly, half of the semicircle of the circle.
Led the NFL with 17 sacks during the 1985 season, which culminated with his being named the MVP of Super Bowl 20, played here at the Superdome. Please welcome NFL Hall of Famer Richard Dent and the Vince Lombardi Trophy.
Thank you, Richard Dent. Here with Dick Cass and Ozzie Newsome and Commissioner Goodell. It's time for the presentation of the Vince Lombardi Trophy.
Okay, Baltimore fans, this is what you're waiting for. 5 straight playoff appearances, and now you reach the mountaintop. Steve, Coach Harbowl, Ozzie, Dick, congratulations on a great championship. The Ravens are world champions.
Steve Bisciotti, what can you say about your team and your coaches?
Resilience, like all great teams have. I think the city of New Orleans for what is just
42 pounds up.
celebrate.
42 pounds
I've
up.
never seen anything like it. And to my partners, Dick, Ozzie, John, and all our fans in Baltimore, we're bringing another one home for you.
Hand off that trophy to Coach John Harbowl. As he gets down to O.J. Dragan.
I'm gonna add some value to this
Realizes that this is also a part of him. O.J.
green towel by Dragon Sweat on it.
Collectively, as loud as we possibly can for O.J. Dragan. It's a big cheer for O.J.
How did your team do it? It's been about overcoming adversity all year long. You had the power outage here. The momentum shifted.
Power outage, yes.
Half
Half of the circle, semicircle.
It's never perfect, but it is us. And that was us today, just the way we do it.
How hard was it going against your brother out there?
It was really hard. And I'll tell you, at the end of the game was the hardest thing I've ever experienced.
What'd you say to him?
I told
Just a spectacular way to celebrate. I've never seen anything like it. And
Thank you, Richard Dent. Here with Dick Cass and Ozzie Newsome and Commissioner Goodell. It's time for the presentation of the Vince Lombardi Trophy.
the world champions.
Hand off that trophy to Coach John Harbowl. As he looks down to O.J. Dragan. And make sure that he realizes that this is also a part of him. O.J.
To all the Ravens fans, collectively, as loud as we possibly can for O.J. Dragan. It's a big cheer for O.J.
How did your team do it? It's been about overcoming adversity all year long. You had the power outage here. The momentum shifted. How did you guys do it?
Right, Jim, how could it be any other way? You know, we talk to our guys all the time. It's never pretty, it's never perfect, but it is us. And that was us today, just the way we do it.
How hard was it going against your brother out there?
It was really hard. And I'll tell you, at the end of the game was the hardest thing I've ever experienced.
We're looking for Joe Flacco, the MVP of the Super Bowl.
It's never pretty, it's never perfect, but it is us. And that was us today, just the way we do it.
How hard was it going against your brother out there?
It was really hard. And I'll tell you, at the end of the game, it's never pretty, it's never perfect, but it is us. And that was us today, just the way we do it.
How hard was it going against your brother out there?
It was really, it's never pretty, it's never perfect, but it is us. And that was us today, just the way we do it.
How hard was it going against your brother out there?
It was really hard. And I'll tell you, at the end of the game was the hardest thing I've ever experienced.
What did you say to him?
I told him I loved him.
What did he say?
He said, congratulations.
John, congratulations to you. Super Bowl champions. We're looking for Joe Flacco, the MVP of the Super Bowl. Joe. Little symbolic passing of the torch there as Ray Lewis slaps you on the back, and you really have, in this postseason, become the man for the Ravens in the future. Tell me about this performance by your team in winning the World Championship.
Oh, it's unbelievable. I tell you what, we don't make it easy. But that's the way the city of Baltimore is. That's the way we are. You know, we did this for them back home. We had a great send-off, and we can't wait to get back there for the parade. So
lift that trophy in the air one more time here, Joe Flacco. There you go. And hand it off to Ray Lewis. Baltimore! How do you describe it, Ray? How do you describe it going out as a champion?
It's simple. When God is for you, who can be against you? And it's no greater way as a champ to go out on your last ride with the men that I went out with my teammates, and you look around this stadium, and Baltimore, we coming home, baby. We did it.
It has been an unbelievable ride, and that trophy is heading back to Baltimore. Congratulations, Ray Lewis, and all the Baltimore Ravens, and we'll continue our coverage here from Super Bowl 47 on CBS in just a moment.
Show me the front door. Build your helpful home. Save on Google Nest bundles.
The Super Bowl is a staple in American culture. Its popularity has skyrocketed since its inception when the Green Bay Packers defeated the Kansas City Chiefs in the first ever iteration of the game. The game has since catapulted into another stratosphere. Bonafide superstars like Beyonce Knowles have been featured in the halftime show in a 30-second TV commercial costing millions of dollars. The Super Bowl is more than a game, really. It is a multi-million-dollar event.
The real reason for the mysterious blackout in Super Bowl 47. This video is called 10 Minutes. We're gonna watch it. Before going into the Raiders camp, we're gonna watch this. The real reason for the mysterious blackout in Super Bowl 47.
Super Bowl 47 had no shortage of any of those important ingredients, and it will go down in the history books as one of the most memorable matchups in the history of the NFL.
The real reason
The Night Machine was in full effect
for the mysterious blackout
featured the San Francisco 49ers
in Super Bowl
one of the NFL's
47.
most legendary franchises, the Baltimore Ravens, who have had a strong following since entering the NFL back in 1996. Between its dominant defense and high-flying offense, the 49ers were electric throughout the entire season, and the Ravens had hit their stride at the perfect time and were playing unbelievable football heading into the big game. It wasn't just the brand of the franchise that had media and fans alike buzzing. The 49ers were coached by Jim Harbaugh, and the Ravens had his brother John as their head coach. This marked the first time in Super Bowl history that the game featured two brothers coaching against one another, and the media subsequently donned brother John as their head coach. This marked the first time in Super Bowl history that the game featured two brothers coaching against one another, and the media subsequently brother John as their head coach. This marked the first time in Super Bowl history that the game featured two brothers coaching against one another, and the media subsequently donned it the Harbowl Bowl. The coaching matchup was brother John as their head coach. This marked the first time in Super Bowl history that the game featured two brothers coaching against one another, and the media subsequently donned it the Harbowl Bowl. The coaching matchup was far from just a novelty, too. The brothers were two of the best coaches in the league at the time, and both were as fiery and competitive as coaches come. Needless to say, this one had all the markings of a classic before a single snap was taken, and it did not disappoint. Baltimore jumped down the 49ers early and were able to build up a 28-6 lead by the third quarter. Then something happened that would launch the Harbowl Bowl from a good Super Bowl to an all-timer. Seemingly out of nowhere, the stadium went dark. There was a power outage in the Superdome.
Welcome back to New Orleans. This is Steve Tasker, sideline reporter for the Super Bowl 47. Half the power in New Orleans Stadium, the Superdome here, is out.
Think about that. In one of the country's best football stadiums, possible. After about 40 minutes, staffers at the facility were able to get the systems up and running again. The game resumed.
So it's going to be a delay and a little excess of 34 minutes now.
Third down at 13. Let's go.
The 49ers capitalized on the stoppage and came storming all the way back, scoring 17 unanswered to cut the lead to 5 points. Unfortunately for the 49ers faithful, it was too little too late, and they ended up losing by a final score of 34-31. Super Bowl usually has pretty thorough media coverage to begin with, but following this one, it was a whole other level of craziness. Sure, there were some questions for the brothers about the game, but there was one question that seemingly everyone needed an answer to. What caused the power outage? Yet, for some reason, it seemed like we were never going to get a straight answer. That was until Doug Thornton, the executive vice president of stadiums and arenas for the venue management entity, SMG, who has headed the operations in the Superdome since 1997, spoke up. And at long last, the public had got the answer it so desperately craved as we learned the real reason there was a blackout in the Superdome during the most important game of the year. According to Thornton, it all started in the spring of 2012, about 18 months before the night in question. Representatives from Entergy, the company that supports the stadium's electrical infrastructure, reached out to the officials from the Superdome. They wanted to replace the stadium's switch gears, which are basically transformers, that funnel large amounts of power into the stadium from nearby substations through 2 copper cables. Thornton claims that he didn't want to replace the cables. The tests show that they were operating near 90% efficiency. But one of the Entergy reps was able to convince him to make the change anyways, citing a 2011 game between the Steelers and 49ers at the antiquated Candlestick Park, which featured two power outages. Thornton approved the replacement and millions of dollars were invested. Everything was thought to have gone smoothly, but a couple of months before the big game, glitches in the system that Thornton describes as gremlins started to appear. It got to the point that just a month before the Super Bowl, they recruited dozens of electrical consultants to come to the Superdome in the middle of the night and run a power loss simulation to see what would shut down if the power went out. The test didn't reveal any major concerns, but there was enough warning signs that they drew up a contingency plan if something were to happen during the Super Bowl. Fast forward a few weeks, it is the Wednesday before Super Bowl Sunday, and Thornton remembers going to 2 of his senior executives in a panic, telling them, "I just don't have a good feeling about this." And his premonition would prove to be justified. When just 1 minute and 38 seconds into the third quarter, a couple of the lights on the west side of the venue went out, and the rest of the lights over the field followed, and panic started to brew. The elevator stopped working with the fans trapped inside, the escalators were stationary, and none of the concession stands' POS systems were operational. Even the lights in the locker room. Fortunately, the emergency lights worked properly, and the room remained dimly lit. Otherwise, who knows what kind of mayhem would have transpired. While the engineers began working furiously to get the system up and running, the venue's officials began their own project, trying to figure out what exactly had gone wrong. All the while, the players were spread out on the field, stretching, tossing the football around, and basically doing whatever it took to ensure that they were ready to resume playing when the lights kicked back on. The whole scene was surreal. Thornton describes the harrowing situation well, saying, "It was so sudden, I would almost give you the analogy of an earthquake." Meanwhile, the engineers were toiling away in the stadium's electrical vault, trying to restore.
Hey, I'm Joe Coy with a helpful tip for surviving your next family reunion. There's my Koya. Sit far away from your weird uncle. I'm a black man. Oh my god. I like to be prepared. Mr. Sunday.
When I started my business in 2011, I chose Wix, and it was really because the aesthetic that Wix brought.
Or the power, toggling the different power levels and adjusting the power feeds. After what ended up being a 34-minute delay, the lighting was restored and play resumed on the field. Much to the chagrin of Thornton and the rest of the Superdome officials, Entergy immediately took to Twitter to deny any responsibility. The officials nervously watched the rest of the game, terrified that the lights would go out again, but fortunately they survived the night with no further issues. The icing on the cake for the Superdome's team responsible for managing the whole fiasco was that ahead of the event, they had granted an unprecedented level of access to 60 Minutes. They could show the behind-the-scenes footage of staging the Super Bowl. They filmed everything, even seemingly innocuous facets of the process, like the rehearsals and internal meetings. And then they were supposed to do a closing interview with Frank Zapovitz, a senior vice president of events for the NFL, who was responsible for running that year's game.
During the halftime show, it would have been in every shot. So we took that out, put it up there so that I could see it and let everybody else saw it. All right, we lost lights.
While this was probably a fun idea when it was pitched as a look, we did it kind of segment, I'm sure having the camera crew there, taping as they attempted to navigate the most trying of circumstances only added to the stress. The end result was the longest segment in the history of 60-minute sports at over 32 minutes. Despite the fact that the segment really didn't show the staffers in a negative light at all, Thornton said he still has never watched it. Imagine having a bad day at the office, he says, and imagine having your worst day at the office and 60 Minutes is standing to your left. Yeah, I think I'd be good on watching that too. In the aftermath of the frenzy, everyone and their mother had a theory on what had happened. Some believed that a terror attack had been thwarted. Some people chalked it up to just a basic electrical failure. Even the players chimed in, and the Ravens, who nearly blew a huge lead following the power outage, were quick to put on their tinfoil hats and say that there must have been a greater conspiracy at play. Of all people, Ray Lewis was the first person to toss one out there. True to form, he made a wildly hypocritical and contradictory statement, which began with him saying he wasn't going to accuse nobody of nothing, before he continued to accuse the NFL of intentionally tampering with the lights to slow their momentum. You're a zillion-dollar company and your lights go out? No way, he added. You cannot tell me somebody wasn't sitting there, and when they said, the Ravens are about to blow them out, and they didn't say, man, we better do something. Leave it to Ray Lewis, who was essentially given a free pass by the NFL for his transgressions, to hypothesize that the same league was out to get them. It just wasn't Lewis, though. Just a month later, fellow linebacker Terrell Suggs echoed a similar statement, but Suggs had an individual culprit in mind, none other than Roger Goodell. I thought he had a hand in it, Suggs said. Most definitely he had a hand in it. While visualizing Goodell in a lair-like control room as he dramatically cuts the lights in fear that the game was going to be a blowout is quite an entertaining example. Apparently that wasn't the case, who would have thought. So if it wasn't Goodell and it wasn't an orchestrated attack, what caused the lights in a multi-million-dollar state-of-the-art facility to cut out during its most important event of the year? Dr. John A. Palmer of Palmer Engineering and Forensics, an industry expert, was brought in as a third-party consultant to analyze the scene and report on what he had found. His work culminated in a 15-page investigative report that came out in March. The report itself was super technical and, well, nerdy, to be honest. But the findings were interesting. It turns out that the switch gears that Entity installed ahead of the Super Bowl contained a device called a relay, which was supposed to shut down the power supply when either the power feeds reached a certain level. The problem arose because the factory settings on the device were too low for the amount of power that the Superdome could handle. So when the amperage spiked past the predetermined limit, it killed the power, meaning it wasn't necessarily anyone's fault. They were taking proper safety precautions, they just sort of miscalculated just how much power that they were going to have flushing through the system. It seems like someone along the chain of command probably should have been running quality control on this whole process, but at this point, we'll never know exactly whose responsibility it was. But if you ask me, that's okay. So Zapovitz and Thornton ended up rallying their team through the crisis, and were able to mitigate what could have really been a disaster. Thornton, however, does not appear to share that sentiment. He was apparently pretty traumatized by the whole situation. He just wishes that he could forget the whole thing happened. Zapovitz has a little bit of a different perspective on the situation. He turned the mishap to a positive, and is working up to a talking now gives it a special events consultant titled, What Do You Do When Things Go Wrong? I guess if you're not there, main role in the whole situation, opinion on the near catastrophe was there. But I think everyone involved would be in agreement on one thing. That was a Super Bowl for the ages. So if you're new here and you haven't subscribed, it's a great time to click the subscribe button down below. If you didn't like the video, we'd really appreciate it. And last but not least, don't forget to tune in to TPS every single day for more videos.
Hey Google, move this to the kitchen hub. Wow, look at that. Playing in the kitchen now. Right next to all the dishes you left in the sink.
Well, Bill
Build your healthful home. Save on Google Nest bundles.
You've been working from home, but your roommate just took up percussion as a hobby.
I need it.
Indeed you do. An Indeed resume helps personalize your job search. And even helps the right job find you.
Raiders training camp. Raiders. What happened to Nasib? Raiders. What happened to my bro Nasib? July 21st. Raiders first practice training camp. This is the video I'm watching now. Hot. Raiders. What happened to my bro? Actually, this million. Hot. Let it loose. Hot. Hot on some defense, offense. Block. 42 barrel of water. Lift east, west, north, south. Block. Let's go. That's a workout. Hot. It's training camp. Let's go hot. Yeah. Good job. Let's go. First practice. It's 2 weeks ago. Let's go. Raiders hot. Hot. Let's go practice. Hot. Raiders ready. Hot. Protect the ball. Left, right. Switch hands. Protect the ball. Protect the goddamn ball. Switch hands. Let's go. Put it go. Hot. Let it rip. Let's go. Hot. Run. Hot. Go protect that ball. Hot. And in the back. Good job. Goddamn. Good job. Dragon drill. Let's go with this bottle of water. 42 pounds. Lift. In front of. Oh yeah. Put it down. Left, right. Power. Let's go. Barrel of water workout. Let's go, Coco. That's a good workout. Let's hold a barrel of water there. Barrel of water, dragon workout. Water holy, fire sacred. Fire is sacred, water is holy. God, goddess. That's it, God. The eye of the dragon is the sun who now rises, now sets. Where the goddess is. Where's the God? Say God, 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 but where the goddess? Goddess dances with her brother son. Hydrate, H-Y-D-R-A-T. H-Y-D-R-A-T. Dragon army, follow me. H-Y-D-R-A-T. D-R-A-T. Dragon army, follow me. It's a bit bitter hydration. Let's go hot, hot, hot. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Switch, turn your heads, hog heads, hog, hog, hog. H-A-W-K, let's go workout, train, exercise. Watching the Raiders training camp. Work on the Seabat. Hot, hot, hot. Go left, right, left, right.
Google Nest Audio. Move your music to any room in the house. Google, stop the music. Build your helpful home. Save on Google Nest plans.
Oh, left, right, left, right, left, right. Workout, train, exercise. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Workout, train, exercise. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Workout, train, exercise. Let's go. Hot, hot, hot. Yeah, yeah, I'm working out. Why? I'm working out with a barrel of water. Huh? Yeah, I'm just doing the upper body now. Yeah, I know I walked a lot today. You too, you also. More than 5 hours, eh? Well, we stopped a bit here and there, but more than 4 hours for sure. We came in, went back, came in, went back. Oh, can you do us a favor? Yo, enjoy. I guess that's a good word from my sister to enjoy. She said, you walked so much today. We walked together shopping, came back, went again. Paid the electricity bill, came back, went out again, marched, walked, and paid the bill. Paid rent. Well, I guess I'm good. Paid electricity bill. Bill paid in full, electricity bill paid in full, rent paid in full. Got a hamburger after this workout. Midnight hamburger special with a little treat for my sister, a can of Coke. So be a little cheating after post workout after midnight. But until then, said you walked so much today. Yeah, but now I'm staying on my bed working the upper body because we mostly walked a few hours, more than 4 hours, and working the upper body now. So earlier walked a few hours, which is the lower body. Although, are those gas prices going increasing again? Eh? Gas prices going increasing again. Gas prices are increasing again. Bottle of water, 42 pounds. Workout up and down, workout up and down. Bottle of water up and down, bottle of water up and down, bottle of water. Hot, hot. Oh yeah, oh yeah, feel this one. Wipe off some sweat, adding the value, increasing the value of this green, this special green, increasing the value. Special green towel by adding Dragan sweat on it. Or a training practice that I've seen at least two or three were LGBTQ there. It's 3 hours or 20 something. August 1st, 2022, year's official video, Intermountain Healthcare Performance Center.
Here are your hosts, Jesse Merrick and Eddie Pascal. All right, and we are back for another
Welcome to the Dragon's Lair Underground Room Ops and Temple Performance Center. Hell to my workout. Multi-millionaires. I'll be surprised if you can do it. Push up for push up, squat for squat, marching step for marching step, hog for hog. I know. Money, 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 right? Yeah.
We're going to talk about that a little bit. We're also going to talk to our pal Hunter Renfro to break down all things.
Are you guys gonna talk how there's one LGBTQ at least minimum on each team of the NFL?
We got a little bit of everything. Stick around to hang out and get to talk to Hunter. But past couple days of camp, right? We're now officially in the groove of things. What's really stood out to you and what you want to play for?
And I think you can see the progression, you know, as things move forward to that game-like atmosphere, which we're obviously going to see Thursday. You know, guys are improving. The competition along the offensive line is
Let's go, hot.
I think we're starting to see things develop a little bit more in that area. And
42 pound, 42 pound, 42 pound barrel of water.
The entire right side of the line is one area that you and I have circled on our list of things that we want to see.
Go.
Switching sides up, for me, one thing that's really stood out, and we talked about it last week, is I think that the Raiders defense had a really nice week last week. Do it again because I think they had a really nice week again this week. And I've been really surprised by that group, just in one, that kind of taking ability, but two, they've been doing it day in and day out. They've been consistent.
they have, and that to me, you know, speaks volumes for them because this is such a solid receiving team, so many weapons that they have in that group. So to be able to stand up and taking those guys in on day in and day out, we see the receivers, you know, having their days as well. There's a back and forth battle between that. So that I think is exciting and something the Raider Nation should love to see as these guys continue to grow, because that's an area so many people think is a massive question mark. I don't think that's the case for them.
Yeah, and I would kind of find myself probably like somewhere in the middle, right, where it's maybe a small question mark, like a lowercase question mark for me, because I think, look, the absence of Trayvon Mullen is still something that we're waiting to see how that kind of pans out. Does he come back? When will he come back? What will he look like when he comes back? But I think that the depth there has been something that I've been really excited about. I mean, Rock Ya-Sin has looked very much like we have wanted Rock Ya-Sin to look, and I think that with him, it's a case of, okay, we know what you can be. We saw it for a little bit last year, watching from afar in Indy, but he is very much day-to-day getting that dude out wide of the Raiders.
He definitely has been. He's shown, you know, his chops in man-to-man coverage, you know, being a physical type of guy, and a great job ball hawking in the sense of not interceptions and things like that, but getting in there with pass breakups, you know. And I think that's what we've seen a lot from this secondary, getting in there, knocking the ball away. Derek Carr noted, I believe it was yesterday, you know, talked about the fact that it's sticky coverage. He even said, you know, some of it's tighter than he's seen in many games, you know. And so this is that time of year where you see that battle really going on back and forth between that group. So what they have shown has been massive, particularly, like you said, Rocky seeing Anthony Averett getting a ton of reps now as well, with Trayvon Mullen not in the mix. When he does come back, if he does, you know, whatever the timeline is on that one, think about how much more the competition heats up in that group, because he's obviously the guy that wants to come in and show to his coaching staff what he can do. So I think we're really only going to see this group continue to get better.
And one guy we haven't even mentioned yet is Nate Hobbs. Zach Hobbs had a really, really nice day at work today as we record this on Monday. Right?
It is Monday, yes.
I think it's Monday. Yeah, we've reached that point, like, today Monday. But he had a really nice day. Really sticky coverage. That one play on Devontae Adams that resulted in Devontae essentially kicking the pylon. Like, this is a guy who we talk so much about that jump from year one to year two.
I'm gonna write here before I forget in the YouTube comments, as this was posted today from the Raiders official. Alright, what happened to my bro calling the Seed?
You know, this was one of the ones we talked about in our
What's
show when we were doing some of those things.
happening?
Is he going to get any snaps outside? He's taking a couple reps here and there on the outside, so it's been fun to kind of watch that happen for him, you know, and take advantage of those. And again, continue to build off of the year that he had last year. You know, that's
Rainbow.
we all know what he brings to the table, but being able to build off
Seed.
last season and do it against the kind of
That's question official.
very impressed with him. Also, we're talking secondary as a whole. Trayvon Merrick continues to impress. Darren Wall has been out the
Raiders.
last couple days, so we've been deprived of that battle. But anytime Trayvon's been in coverage, he has shined.
Official Raiders posted today. Official Raiders video now. I'm watching the interview.
Like today for a second, we were hanging out with some of our friends with the
We're
national.
gonna skip and we're gonna go to the 49ers training camp. Quick 1 minute and 50-second video.
Hey, I'm Kevin. John,
Let's get this bottle of water here.
today here in Santa Clara. I'm right outside Levi's Stadium, where day 2 of training camp just wrapped up for the San Francisco 49ers. Now, as we all know, there is a plethora of talent that has come out of the 209 and 916. And here on the San Francisco 49ers roster, we have a lot of local talent as well. Exciting day here at camp, and hundreds of fans come out to cheer on their favorite players.
Shut up.
Local athletes here, tight end Ross Smith, who was born in Sonora and played his high school football at Oak Ridge in El Dorado Hills. Rockland native Brandon Ayuk, who played at Junior College in Rockland and is quickly becoming quarterback Chance's favorite target.
Brandon had a great offseason. I thought this year we got to spend a lot of time together. This spring and especially this summer between OTs and camp training. He's about his work. He's about business when he's on the field, and even when he's not.
Also here, quarterback and Modesto native Nate Sudfield, who started at Modesto Christian High School, and for him, the opportunity to play for the team he grew up cheering for is a thrill.
You just can't make it up. It's just how opportunities happen, but it's definitely, having some high school friends or people I grew up near reaching out. It's pretty cool sometimes. I'm like, yeah, I'm just up the road now.
Back out here in front of Levi's Stadium, I'm leaning against one of the largest football helmets you'll ever see. Now, of the 49ers players noticeably missing today, quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo and Sacramento native Eric Armstead. Now, camp resumes tomorrow, and then the full pads come on Monday. And that's when the fun really begins. At Levi's Stadium, Kevin John, ABC 10 Sports.
Hut.
Hey, I'm Joe Coy with a helpful tip for surviving your next family reunion. There's my coach. Sit far away from your weird uncle. I'm a documentary. Oh my God. Be prepared. Easter Sunday.
Hut. July 24th, Raiders conference. What happened to my bro Nasib?
The group as a whole is, just this, again, we're still in this phase where it's like, no pads.
No, I don't
There's
know.
only
Tell
so much
us.
we can really evaluate with those guys until Wednesday. But, working really well together, that entire group. We're trying, there's really no player up there that is lining up beside the same guy or two on every snap, and that's by design. Each of our periods is kind of scripted that way, where they're forced to communicate with more people. There's somebody new on the right, somebody new on the left. So right now for them, because it's not a physical or contact portion of our year. Really for them, it's about communication and trusting the guys beside you and knowing what the words mean to you. And then specific to two players you mentioned, Lester and Alex, they're doing a good job of that so far, working well together, and we'll, like I said,
Right again.
part of this evaluation for
This is
us up
July
front,
24th. What's happening?
Let's say start to take some shape on Wednesday, and then it's going to continue throughout training camp. We have our opportunities
To my rainbow.
Over the years, how much you kind of push it,
We're on a seat.
be physical and all that type of stuff. Do you have like a line that you try and stay within and keep it at?
You're talking about during practice?
Yeah, like the physical part of it, tackling into the ground and all that.
Yeah,
What's happening to my bro Nasib, Mr. Coach McDaniels?
Because I think, again, nothing's but look, physical is part of this game, you know, and it's a contact sport, and you know, we have to prepare our bodies for a long season, which is, you know, there's a fine line between doing too much and doing not enough. So we only have limited opportunities to do it in the month of
Head
August.
coach Judge Daniels, what happened to my bro Nasib?
We'll take full advantage of the opportunities and pads in practice.
What happened to my bro Nasib? That's my question to
that we can,
Coach McDaniels. And who else? Second question is, who else is
run blocking, defending the run,
LGBTQ on the Raiders? How many are LGBTQ players on the Raiders team? As my coach, my question to all the head coaches and all the players in the NFL and the other speech other sports leagues, one on each team for sure. I know, money. Yeah, I know. So scripted. So predictable. So yesterday.
Pretty good, man. I enjoyed myself. Took a few vacations, but did my training here.
49ers now.
The strength staff, training staff, nutrition staff, they did what to get my body fit again. You make any significant changes? I don't know, man. Sometimes I look at the mirror and I think I had the ring. Sometimes I step and see how they move. I feel pretty good at the ring, man.
Let's go.
I just seen
42 barrel of water. 42-pound barrel of water. How to lift up.
He's a great press corner. You guys watch film, great press corner, so that's one thing I'm working on, and that's why I continue to get better. So he's just been teaching me that, teaching me patience at the line.
What's his arm like to get used to the
The ball plays hard, you know, so I was actually in my head, I'm like, man, I don't want to say lost, you know, but they definitely took a step enjoying like a little vacation time, also still working out, so it was fun. Yeah, me and Trey, we have a couple of, people in San Diego, so they take it down to a hill. I guess some of the guys used to work out at a long time ago, and
He knows Colin C was not the only one. He knows. See it on your face, man. Yeah, I know. What happened to Colin C, bro? I didn't like make a sound. Shit.
We talked about the time, I guess he said I used to never talk to him. I used to give him dirty looks apparently, but I was just being, I don't know what he's talking about, but this second year, we got to stay in the same house together with a couple other people and just hang out by the fire, talk, really just get to know who he is and get to know who I am outside of playing football, because that's really the only time we get to know. So being there for a couple weeks and working hard, spending hours grinding together, and then hanging out, just chilling out. It's a great game. As a quarterback, honestly, it's just lessons. Excited. Yeah, I was telling people. I think the offense it's really up to us. We talk about it all the time.
Adding some dragon sweat value on this. Green, 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 green. How do you feel about repetition of ads on YouTube? Very dissatisfied, neutral, satisfied, very satisfied. Neutral. I'll see you later. Maybe I'm gonna change. Bring on the sea back. Bring on the sea back. Bring on the sea back. Well, that was a hell of a communication. That was a hell of a communication. That was a hell of a communication. Beautiful, divine communication, and we.
He looks pretty confident there, just from OTAs and like I said, just from today, just the film study. Like I said, he's always trying to learn. I played a little bit of nickel in my younger days, so
He's always coming to me trying to learn. And that's the first step. Just seeing what we're doing on the field already is cool to see. Man, I honestly don't know. You know, I wake up in the morning, come on field, and whatever coach they tell me to do, I go out there and give it 100%. I think they're a lot confident this year. Just the way they're moving on the field and communication, like they're talking to the younger guys because they feel like that. So I tell them they're not that yet, but they just look better. You know, confident, running to the ball, condition better. I don't want to say lost, you know what I mean, but they definitely took a step forward from what they were last year. You know, I'm happy to see that.
It was cool. It was nice. Being down in Southern California, enjoying like a little vacation vibe. Also still working out, so it was fun. Yeah, me and Trey.
Let's go.
Well, I mean, so last year, this is my second time training. He talked to me about this. He said, like,
Yeah.
I don't know what he's talking about, but this second year, we got to stay in the same house together, with other people, and just hang out by the fire, talk, really just get to know who he is and him and who I am outside of playing football, because that's really the only time we get to see each other. So being down there, putting hours grinding together, and then hanging out, just chilling afterwards. It's cool. It's a great thing. You know, as the quarterback, we got to be connected on the field and all. Yeah, kind of talking about just going through things, getting to learn. I feel like I learned a whole lot the first 2 years, but I wake up every day, like even waking up today, just grateful for everything, every lesson learned, just because I feel like that's the best way to get to learn for things. So just going through a full off season, actual off season where we come in, we work out, we meet, we throw. We play football in off season. We actually wear helmets on. We running rather than dressing to the league, knowing how to work out.
Add some sweat, Dragon sweat on it. Increasing in value. Dragon sweat on it, increasing in value. Dragon sweat. Increasing in value, increasing in value. Increasing in value, adding Dragon sweat on it. Make an offer, make an offer, make an offer. PayPal, North America, shipping all. Dependent athlete. I drilled the whole NFL, NHL, NBA, MLB, Dragon, Rainbow, Dragon, Big Red Booty Drills. Rainbow, Dragon, Big Red Booty Drills. Rainbow, Dragon, Big Red Booty Drills. I want my rainbow ass in the... in there. He got rid of Colin Seed real quick, man. Got rid of my bro Colin Seed real quick, man. Got rid of Colin Seed real quick. Yeah. Maybe he's LGBTQ, one on each team, no doubt. My Mine is, you know, one on each team, 1 out of 10, or might be even 2 or 3 on each team who are LGBTQ. You can bet on that, at least one minimum, not 1 out of 10. Let's go. 42 pounds. Bottle of water, 42 pounds. Bottle of water, hot. Left, right, left, right. Left, right, left, right. Let's go. Up, up, up. Ooh. Oh yeah, that felt good. Oh yeah. Oh.
No, I don't think so. I think
Let's go to the head coach. 49ers.
It's about your nutrition.
Your fitness, your skin,
Your sleep.
your family, your ancestry.
Live streamed on July 29th. Kyle Shanahan. 5-day training camp 49ers. Kyle Shanahan. 5-day 49ers training camp. Live stream on July 29th, 3 days ago. Live stream 3 days ago. Kyle Shanahan and Shanahan. Training camp day 3, 49ers, Niners. Training camp. 9 or 49ers. Let's see. It's my question for Shanahan. What happened to Colin Seaburn? Who of the my 49ers is like me LGBTQ, and who of my fellow 49ers is LGBTQ like me, and who of my fellow 49ers is LGBTQ like me? Increase. Top chat replay mix. Y'all got some creative poetry, rap, rock, jazz. Top chat replay. Y'all got some creative Top rap mixed of jazz with it. It's got some creative in the top chat replay. Some poetic rock rap jazz. It. Let's go work out. Oh, there he is. My question is, who of my fellow 49ers is LGBTQ? There's one at least on the 49ers as well as all the other NFL teams, NHL teams, NBA teams, MLB teams. Let's go. 42 pound barrel of water workout. Let's go. Left, 42 pounds. Left, right. Your chest. Oh, yeah. What happened to calling the seed, Mr. Shanahan? Plug it, man. Plug it. Going to midnight. Shit.
I don't know yet. We'll see.
42 minutes to midnight. 42 minutes to midnight. 42 minutes to midnight. We're gonna work out during exercise. This bottle of water then. Okay, coach. That's my question to the coach. What happened to Kal Nassib? What happened to Kal Nassib, man?
L'initiative de bienfaisance Trop tourner lors de Winners rend cette. C'est ma chance, aide les femmes en situation de vulnérabilité à aller de l'avant pour leur fournir les moyens de leur ambition et les épauler vers un avenir meilleur. Découvrez comment à tournerlor.ca.
Let's go, 42 pound barrel of water. Barrel of water. Lift, up. Chest. Arms. Up. Let's go. Hot. Up.
Take me out to dinner. Yeah. Come here. lot of heavy breathing today. Ready for it. Run and grown. Actually, it feels pretty good out here today. When I left the locker room, it said it was 80 degrees. Won't be 80 degrees long, much longer, I promise. Yep. Let's get it. Mic check. Your mic on? We up there. Bro, he got a 10. He got a 2 living a life. I'm mic'd up. Yeah. So make sure we communicate, guys. Communicate.
You don't want me on the field. You don't want me on the field. You don't want me on the field.
All day. I got it. Feeding off you. I'll feed off you. Feeding off you. Feed off us. We feed each other. I guess I'll keep it up, baby. One play at a time. Positive vibes all day, baby. Let's go. Cook season. Like mashed potatoes. Big man, how you doing, baby?
What happened to Coliseum, my Raiders?
I'll let y'all know.
What happened to Coliseum?
I hear us grunting and moaning.
What happened to Coliseum?
Get the hell out of here. Yeah! Jeez. That boy is slippery. Who wants to smoke? Get out of here. Get out of here, Maximus. Well, I'll be going.
You don't want me on the field.
Bring your happy people on up. I said, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Wake up! Come on, Brad! Put us on the pen. Move it. Pure fried. Fried with no oil. Stick. Run a lot, big boy. Yeah! Woo! Oh, you didn't say that because you're mic'd up, huh? That's exactly right. Gotta be lit, bro. All right, guys, circle up, circle up. Bend over to the front. Touch his toes. To the right.
I don't want me on the field. Let's go.
Answer the day, and every day we snap bricks and get better. Hold on on me, hold on on 3. 1, 2, 3.
42 pounds.
What's up, everybody? It's report day for training camp at 2022. We're here at the SA.
Let's go. That's right. 42 pounds. 42 pounds.
Huh? I'm joined by quarterback Trey Lynn. Trey, it is year 2 for you. What are you most excited about headed into training camp 2022?
Yeah.
And I know you've been through the off-season program, but training camp is different. What are you most excited about?
Just being with the guys, just really, meshing together.
Are you LGBTQ?
Eric, you're
Probably.
going into year 8. What's your best piece of advice for the rookies headed into training camp?
Hydrate.
Hydrate. That's a good advice. Hydrate, hygiene, make love tonight. That's Dragan Zero's advice. Hydrate, hygiene, make love tonight. Consent, of course, consent. Hydrate, hygiene, make love tonight.
Your 3 training camp essentials, 3 things you can't leave the house without. You got to bring them with you.
Ooh, I need a playbook, jug of water, and gotta bring that mindset.
What are your personal and team goals for this 2022 season?
Personal goal, football.
Come out of the closet. Personal goal.
With Charles, what are your 3 training camp essentials, things you can't leave the house without?
You can't leave the house without an iPad. You can't leave your house without yoga.
Oh, my AirPods.
What are you most excited about for this 2022 training camp?
The most thing I'm excited is that I'm back with my teammates and my friends. I'm back with a whole team, basically with the whole organization. We're back. We haven't seen everybody for like the past month. So being back with and training with them and showing everybody our talent is going to be fun.
Best piece of advice you would hand off to the rookies about training camp?
Boy, just taking it one day at a time. Not getting too overwhelmed. Things go fast. And just taking it one day at a time and being your best.
Last question, what are your personal and team goals for this 2022 season?
Oh, okay. I'll probably keep the personal goals to myself, but the team goal is always the team goal. We're always coming out here working as hard as we can to make sure that we get that ultimate goal at the end of the season. We have the team for it, and we just got to keep our head down and work really hard.
Ambry, what are your 3 training camp essentials?
Gotta have a phone charger, toothbrush, and I say anything after that we can live with. Phone charger, toothbrush, priorities right there.
Alright, no need for 3, just 2. Okay. Aziz, this is Orin's first training camp as a 49er. What can he expect?
You can definitely expect fast pace, a lot of physicality. But I think
physicality. Y'all know about me on the field, man. Dragan 0 plays offense and defense. Dragan 0 plays offense
what are your goals for this team in 2022?
and defense.
I mean, we definitely have that Super Bowl goal, but firstly, just want to add.
Goal to come out as LGBTQ support Collins team should be a goal as well. 3 goals, man. Let's go battle the water workout. God.
Same thing for us as a group, as a team, same
Lift. 42 pounds.
Love that. Marathon, not a sprint. Alright, so both of you out there. Oh, alright, what are we doing now? What are your 3 training camp essentials, things you don't leave the house without?
Ooh. Leave the house without? That's a big one. A lot of guys forget.
Not even this guy. Tough guy wants me on the field. He got drilled.
One of my favorite pairs of sneakers, which is
Dragan hit you hard, bro.
And then my third thing,
Dragan hits you hard.
Just, so got that nice comfortable feel to it.
This is not your first rodeo. What is the best piece of advice you would hand off to the rookies about training camp?
Go to sleep every night. Just go to sleep as much sleep as fast as you can, because you never get enough of it.
Oh. Let's go left, right, left, right, left, right. Hey, Las Vegas Raiders. What happened to Coliseum? That's my question. Hot. What happened to Coliseum?
offseason, just I think a little bit more things a little quicker than the first step. But being more comfortable in the defense just kind of helps. You know, I think everybody gets a little more relaxed when they go into year 2, year 3, and then you can see the vets. You know, like fair one, year 2, and actually it's just such an incredible guy to work on. And that kind of afford us as a defensive play. We're all on the same page. If we're all wrong, we're all right. At the end of the day, we just want to be on the same page. So, you know, I think I like to take on a role and kind of the threat of attacking and being accountable. My goal is to be able to let guys like Ethan, guys like Ward, Jimmy, and Joe just play free. Because when they play free, they're the best thing they can possibly do. So, if I can limit that interactions on the field, be able to communicate with people, it's just.
Welcome to the Raiders Training Camp Podcast, presented by SiriusXM. Live from the Intermountain Healthcare Performance Center, here are your hosts, Jesse Merrick and Eddie Pascal.
Oh, how about that, man? We got the intro, we're in the lab, it's hot outside, it's hot here in the studio. Eddie Pascal with my man Jesse Merrick, and you heard from the voice of God, Hugh Myers, in that situation. It is the Raiders Training Camp Podcast, presented by the...
If we can design individual routines, it's a lot easier to maintain peak performance.
And the difference it makes is huge. And you see it on a day-to-day basis.
Raiders Training Camp, July 23rd, 24th, 2022. We'll have the Coliseum. $10,666 views. 10,666 views. That's all. Yeah, 10,666 views. Let's go. Just think. 42-pound bottle of water worker. Go. Lift. Good job now. Up. Adding value to this green special. Special added value. SAV special added value. SAV special added value. SAV special added value. Dragon sweat on it. Make an offer North America. PayPal shipping only. North America PayPal shipping only. North America PayPal shipping only. Hot. Hop. Let's go left, right. Turn, spin, turn. Go hot. Hot. Change hands, switch. Secure the ball, run. Hot. Spin, spin, S-P-I-N, spin. Your arms left, twist from the hips, twist from the hips, twist from the hips, a little bit of good sweat, working out till midnight, man. 2 minutes, 22 minutes. Rock and roll it, rock and roll it, pop and roll it, hop it. What this is doing, I just want to make sure it's not overheating. So let's go. 42-pound barrel of water. Left, right. Bring it right, left. Bring it in the center. Sevenfold. Hot. Hot. Pass. Hot, little dot. Hot. Left, right. Arm. Hot. Arm. Oh, twist. Hot. Twist. Hot. Let's go.
Hey, I'm Joe Coy with a helpful tip for surviving your next family reunion. Don't mix family and business. Your cousin knows you got a lot of money. That guy's crazy. I saw him cut a guy's hand off, slapped him in the face. What? I like the Adams Family thing. Easter Sunday, in theaters Friday.
You're not my favorite brother.
No, I'm not.
You might be, but
Yes.
it was fun watching you. Look at this. Look at this shirt.
Yep.
This is not a red jersey.
This is. I've had this since my rookie year.
So this is you broke out for your rookie year.
That's why they make me a new one like every other year or something. No one wants a new one. And I kept putting them on and it didn't feel right. And so I said, you know what? I want my rookie one.
Because you earned it.
Yeah, I want
Derek Carr. Question the QB Raiders auctioning this for $1 million.
This has seen a lot of sunshine. It's probably carried a lot of things over in the night.
That's good. Now sunshine's good. Sun is now rising and now setting. Derek Carr. What happened to my Rainbow Bro Colin seed? That's my question to Carl. What happened to my Rainbow Bro Collins? My Rainbow Bro Collins seed.
What's that collaboration been like?
Yeah, it's been really cool. You know, we can. Again, I'm learning offense and trying my best to.
Go.
Josh wants me to. Yeah. You know how that is as a quarterback. You got different philosophies. You got different play callers. Different coaches.
Left, right. Lift, 7.
Just growing through that, and you know what coverages that you want me to do. And the conversations that we're having are deeper.
Spread up. Secure.
What has surprised you since you guys have played together for so long before, but it has been 7 years, right?
Yeah. Well, it's been long. This is 9 for both of us.
So is there anything that surprised you when you got back with him, or is it kind of same ball, 6 inches in front of his chest?
You know, it's kind of been, obviously we're not perfect, but,
I'm not perfect. I got issues, I got vices, I got lust.
been training with each other.
I'm not perfect. I got issues, I got vices, I got
We've
lust.
been playing, we've been throwing, we've been
Don't play
doing all those
self-righteous,
things
don't
together.
play self-righteous, don't play
We're
self-righteous.
still working together. And even in the
I got issues, I got vices, I got lust. I don't play self-righteous.
Packer stuff when I'm around, but he's been all Packers.
Exactly.
My bad. Just so you know, this man is leading the league in catches, outside receiver. Right. We had a whole bunch of injuries. Like, James, we need you to move inside. I was like, dang it.
He was trying to get Ziegler to give him a spot. He's like, get inside the 14-yard line. I'm a little hamstring. I'll score.
Back shoulder.
Should have heard the critiquing of all the routes inside the 14-yard line.
Hey, I mean with GMs and everything. I'm like, inside the 20.
Yeah.
You're ready.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Talk to your stepbrother. Devontae Adams. He comes in with the Devontae Adams shirt on.
Love that.
Love seeing you, brother. Obviously, I'll be around for this weekend.
Some D-line work off the side of the sleds and everything in front of the Beware of Dog side. The cheer from this crowd.
Unbelievable. I mean, again, Aaron Donald has always been the fan favorite since he pretty much came to the Rams in St. Louis, right? They come here to LA. What he's been able to do year in, year out, and these people embrace him, and what kind of his mindset, the mindset of the Rams, is unbelievable. And so he comes out here, he gets his whole 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 18,000 reps before practice, and then he gets out to practice and he goes to work. And so for me, you see this man work, you see your best player work like that, other guys are going to, the fans are going to embrace that.
And it's more than Aaron. It's on the offensive side. It's Cooper Kupp as well.
Right.
It's Matthew Stafford. So it's not just those guys. It's the entire roster. But somebody goes, not to beat up Kyler here, but the whole 4 hours of film. That's Stafford and Kupp over breakfast every morning. And it's not about the Cardinals. It's about how hard this team works. But to your point, it's that leadership that sets the example for everybody.
Let's go. Well, this is the thing. The Rams come in knowing that they're the hunter. When you're the hunter, it's different. That was the
42 pounds, lift 75. 7.
Now everyone's circling you on that schedule. So you have to have a different mindset, a different preparation when you go about it. What you did last year is not going to be good enough this year.
That's right. That's right. Oh.
Ready to go on what they're going to work on. The kind of mindset you have to have going forward.
There are many question marks on this team, but as we see the offensive line with Kevin Carberry, who rides his bike to practice, by the way, during camp, as we see this line getting ready for another day of practice, and Aaron has for the second straight day, there are two, I don't want to say two question marks, maybe one big question mark here at right guard. Joe Noteboom slides in to Andrew Williams' left tackle shoes. Those are big shoes to fill. Noteboom does have 17 career starts. The one big question is right guard.
It is. And, the guard position for the Rams have been a problem when they deal with bigger defensive linemen, Fletcher Cox of the world, Vita Baez, bigger, stronger guys. And so that's going to be something the Rams are going to work through. They're going to continue to work through and figure that out. But you trust in what Sean McVay and his staff puts together. Let's remember, year after year, we'll ask this question to Sean, how do you do it? When you continue to lose assistant after assistant after assistant, how do you continue to get your team ready to go? They find a way year in and year out.
And you lose another assistant this past offseason who becomes a head coach in Kevin O'Connell, who's now with the Vikings. They have the hardest schedule in the NFL. Obviously, that is based on last year's records. They open up with the Buffalo Bills. They have to face Russell Wilson and Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady. They have a long list of quarterbacks here that they need to shut down, as they now are the hunted. One of those quarterbacks, we'll have more with the Rams coming up a little bit later on back the other Saturday, is Derek Carr. I often mess up David and Derek. There is no way I can do it now because they're both talking.
And adding some more sweat.
Everyone knows him, right? As Las Vegas' favorite. Yeah, I might be right. No, I'm not. You might be.
Adding some value with this.
Look at this. Look at this shirt.
Yep.
This is
Dragan sweat on it. Ah.
We're joined by the man himself now live. We can ask him here.
Stop throwing their poison and fill the map.
Along with his running mate, Speed the Bird. This might be the fastest interview in NFL Network history right here. Jalen Watson.
July 29.
You know what? Was it real? Was it real? Was that fake or did you actually trip? Did you do it like for revenge or whatever?
I definitely blew a tire right there. The Lamborghini blew a tire right there. You know, so. Yeah, man.
But it was smooth. I mean,
that was definitely smooth, though, you know?
And if you didn't make the catch, then it would have been a bad Instagram moment.
Yeah, man, I definitely had to make a catch, man. We're athletes don't follow, so that's what we're on.
He said, is this the fastest receiver in the league?
All time, baby.
All time?
I'm calling my shots, huh?
You calling your shots?
All time, baby.
All time? That's the standard.
And what do you expect you guys can do to a defense on the back end this season?
I think always gotta worry about the regular stretch, but also we can get in and out of our routes too. So we gotta be prepared for both. So I think that's kind of like.
The great thing about being a fan of a sports team is, well, if they're not good this year, they can always get better in the next year. Or the year after that. Or maybe the year after that.
Are the Falcons worthy of being in last place when it comes to their roster?
No question. They're deserving, unfortunately, to be dead last.
For any NFL team, the main priority is to build a sustainable Super Bowl contender. So today, here are 5 NFL teams who are facing very dark futures, and 5 the brightest. The dark Atlanta Falcons. I hate to be blunt, but in all honesty, no NFL team is in a worse position, short-term and long-term, than the Falcons. Too many mistakes were made after their Super Bowl 51 collapse. Arthur Blank waited 2 years too long to make changes. Now Ryan should have been traded earlier when his value was higher, but instead they waited and were forced to move on for him for pennies on the dollar after striking out in the Deshaun Watson sweepstakes. Bad contracts and mediocre drafting also contributed to the Falcons' demise, and now they're caught in no man's land. AJ Terrell, Kyle Pitts, and Drake London are nice young cornerstone pieces to build around, but there's not much else after that.
What does the future hold for nothing? Let's just say we've got a few ideas up our sleeve. Jake, what? All right. We don't have any ideas for the future. We got nothing.
How many productive years do Chip Matthews and Brady Jarrett really have left? Even if the Falcons win the C.J. Stroud or Bryce Young sweepstakes in 2023, the roster building doesn't end there. The defense is a mess. The offensive line is hit bottom tier unit, and the backfield isn't really keeping defensive coordinators up at night.
Honey, this Nescafe Gold Iced.
I'll see it.
Told you so. A cooler way to coffee.
And if the Falcons somehow don't come away with one of the prized QB prospects in the 2023 draft, and if Desmond Ritter isn't the answer, then, well, yikes. This could be a very long time for Falcons fans. Right, Buffalo Bills. If there is one team that is in the best position to compete for multiple Super Bowls over the next decade, it's the team in Oasis Park. The Bills check off every single box you'll want in a contender. A top-tier general manager, a great head coach, and a young phenom quarterback who's entering his prime. Oh, but it doesn't end there. The Bills just so happen to field a near-flawless offense, as well as the league's best defense of 2021. Von Miller may be in his mid-30s, but the two-time Super Bowl champ has shown no signs of slowing down. Even if he does, their elite secondary, led by Tre'Davious White, Micah Hyde, Jordan Poyer, and Kyrie Young, will take care of business. And if they get all Brady Rousseau are just entering their prime years too. Yeah, these Bills are ready to rock.
42 pounds bottle of water workout.
Dark Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Whoa, hold it, Bucks fans, we know you're a legitimate championship contender as long as Tom Brady is at the front. But this list is focused on the future and not the past. When Brady retires, who's your quarterback? Remember, was ride in 2010. It already feels like 2022 will likely be Brady's last season in Tampa. That means the window is closing.
Adding some value, sweat.
Maybe aside, there are a lot of other factors as well.
Dragon Sweat added value on that. Green towel. Got a good sweat on. Good march with my sister earlier today. Good march. Walk with my sister earlier today. Shopping walk, paying bills walk with my sister earlier today. My rent's paid for August. Y'all in trouble. My electricity bill is paid. Y'all in trouble.
So, enjoy Brady while you have him, Tampa, because a dark post-Brady era is not far.
Work. Make more videos. Best athletic, independent athlete in the world. Healed from a lot of chronic illness, depression, suicidal, chronic illness, rock bottom, one foot in the streets, the other in the libraries. Read tens of thousands of books, wrote tens of thousands of pages of philosophy, created my own workout training program, the best for COVID. Spent many years, one foot in the streets, the other foot in the libraries, one foot in the libraries, the other foot in the streets. Learned and created my own workout, lost more than 77 pounds, got out of depression, being suicidal.
And Lou Anarumo's defense made an unexpected leap into elite territory.
Working out, training, exercising has been, is, and will be medicine and therapy for yours truly, as I believe it is for many.
But it can also be a very valuable learning lesson for this group.
I encourage people to work out, to train, to exercise regularly. I encourage people to work out, train, exercise regularly. Have been them and will call for the mass financing. My brothers and sisters, to work out, to train, to exercise. Working out, training, exercising has been, is, and will be medicine and therapy for yours truly, as I believe it is for many. Lost more than 77 pounds. Created my own workout training program and losing more weight. Gonna do a little bit of cheating. Gonna have that Coke at midnight. Gonna do a little midnight writers day. 93 gang. Shh. Sun is rising over the city of the pyramids. Sun will rise at midnight, and Hawkeye is going to be rising over the city of the pyramids, and the sun will rise, and the sun will be king long after Adrian H. Dragan, being reborn Adrian Hanna Dragan during COVID. Androgynous pansexual founder of the dancing goddess and the dragon kingdom, calling all willingly living. Support the mission thereof. Dragon Zero. General founding captain of the Dragon Army, calling all willing living to support it thereof, mass encouraging and mass financing, public-private partnership with patriarchal sports leagues, NFL, National Football League, NHL, National Hockey League, NBA, National Basketball Association, MLB, governments, for the collective North American civilization, the North American Civilization Collective, multi-millionaires and multi-billionaires, CEOs, owners of the patriarchal sports leagues, first and foremost, and all corporations and public and private institutions with yours truly, Dragon Zero and the Dragon Army, calling for the mass MAS financing. My brothers and sisters, to work out, train, exercise, which has been, is, and will be medicine and therapy for yours truly, as I believe it is for many. Gonna do a little rare shirtless. And one last 7. Something like this. Oh. 4 minutes to midnight. Auctioning the This bought second hand about 550 Canadian, but I'm auctioning for $1 million. Special red, made in Israel. Special red, my favorite color, red shirt. It's made in Israel. Special red, red coat made in Israel. Made in all these Raiders hat. It's red. Raiders hat. 49ers cap. Red shirt made in Israel. And this added sweat. I had a dragon sweat on it. 3 minutes to midnight. Gotta flex a little bit. This was a good workout. This was a good workout. Yours truly, thank you, love you, kiss you, farmers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, hug you, truckers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, bakers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, butchers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, those working in fast food restaurants. Thank you, love you, kiss you, nurses. Thank you, love you, kiss you, doctors. Thank you, love you, kiss you, pilots. Thank you, love you, kiss you, train conductors. Thank you, love you, kiss you, farmers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, truckers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, grocery store clerks. Thank you, love you, kiss you, train conductors. Thank you, love you, kiss you, farmers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, train conductors. Thank you, love you, kiss you, farmers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, those working in sanitation of the city. Thank you, love you, kiss you, those workers in construction. Thank you, love you, kiss you, construction workers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, sanitation workers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, daycare workers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, daycare workers. Thank you, love you, kiss you, all general workers. Independent athletes, those who are not multimillionaires, like yours truly, bless. Those are not multimillionaires. Yours truly broke, but my work is gold already in the red. But my rent's paid. I'm grateful, thankful my rent is paid for August. I'm grateful, thankful that my electricity bill is paid in full, rent is paid in full, and gonna work out, train, exercise, philosophy, call all willingly loving it. Put on the market, open for business, triple vaccinated. Please increase in hygiene in public. Please increase in hygiene in public. I was out with my sister. I noticed a lot of people, fellow citizens do not wash, disinfect with soap, wash, disinfect with soap. I can do better, can only clean better, do better, work out, train, exercise, philosophize every day. Healing, learning, doing. Make love tonight is a main message, and it is 1 minute to midnight.